slightly smaller bowl because of the slimming effect.
He flew into the night and he said with a shout, Merry Christmas to all, and to all, check me out.
Hey gang, Troy W. Hudson, the voiceover with personality. It is Friday, December 18th, 2020. It is the Voiceover Weekly Stew, and I'm just cashing out. I'm just relaxing. I'm having a good time. Got my work knocked out a little earlier. Oh, what? We got a comment already. Brandon, sir, I've been checking out your lives, and yes, I am quite the dancer, at least from the waist up. Yes. It's Friday, December 18th. Never know how this thing's going to start out. Never know how it's going to end, except I'm going to say that's it. You know, you guys be blessed, be a blessing, have a nice weekend, Merry Christmas. But in this case, you know, from start to that point, it's all willy-nilly. Hey, the cows are out of the barn, and it's a big time in the old town tonight. You just never know. This is a weekly recap of my voiceover business. What you're asking? What's this I got on? Well, this is literally a one of a kind. There's only one in the entire world, and I own it. This is my swagged out hoodie. Let me show you. This thing actually does work. Ah, yeah, baby. Yeah. Thought you were going to see my hair, didn't you? Not today. Put the Santa hat over here so I could wear the hoodie today. It is a one-of-a-kind thing I had made, I guess it was about 6 or 8 months ago. And I got it in a smaller size thinking, you know, come wintertime, I'll be slim, trim, and, you know, walking all these miles during the day. And I'll be wearing this thing and, you know, I'll be just really fit. Didn't work out that way, but you know, if I'm sitting down, you can't see just how far out the pockets and the bottom go. Anywho, so I just figured I'd wear it today since I'm probably not going to wear it again for a while. And plus the temperatures, you know, outside was a bit nippy. Been outside I take my breaks outside in between sessions. And the puppies join me, of course, the two Goldens. I don't know if they will make an appearance today. I hope they do as a gift to all of you, because I know sitting here for 30 minutes or 28 more minutes, even though there's prizes to be had today, yes, not one, but 2 mugs with my mugs will be given away later on today, about midway through, I will be giving those out. They will be clinking. And they will be being sent. They will get sent off probably late December, early January, because I will be vacating the premises. What do we got? Yes, Vincent. Nice Christmas hoodie, and like that voiceover jacket, man. Thank you. I will be giving away those 2 mugs a little bit later on. If you liked the videos I put out on Facebook or Instagram, plugging the show coming up, and a few people did, and a few people who had already liked them, your name will actually be in there twice, so there's more of a chance to win. I think at last count there were 20 or 21 people on the wheel, and I'll show it to you in just a bit. First off, what an amazing week. Normally I say, it's a crazy business we're in, voiceover. If you're self-employed and things kind of swing all over, you know what I'm talking about. In voiceover, December, January can be a bizarre time because sometimes there's lags. People are done spending their money. They're done putting out their spots, their commercials, their training, whatever they're doing. They're kind of winding down the year. And for others, they're just still going full steam ahead, depending on the kind of on the genre of production you're talking about. And it's been all over the board. I looked at my calendar 2 weeks ago, and it was just like tumbleweed across the screen. And a week ago it was like, wait, stuff started. Yeah, okay. And this week it was kind of a mixed bag. But overall, it was a busy week. And I'm excited by that because next week I am heading out o' town from December 21st. Get the date right. I don't want to miss the plane. From December 21st through December 26th. That is the longest sustained break I probably have taken since I started this crazy ride. And the reason I'm able to do it is A, I've had an amazing year, but B, well, there's several reasons. I checked with the boss, and he said it was okay. And, right? Right, okay. I did check with the boss, and I'm so glad you like the sweatshirt, Tasha. Oh, I wanted to recap something that happened. That is the daughter who brought two of my wonderful grandchildren with me, to me, not with me, to me on this past weekend. And I was able to celebrate my birthday hanging out at a playground. This is another reason why being self-employed and checking with the boss and him letting you have a day off was really cool, although it was Sunday. I went to the playground with two grandbabies, age almost 3 and about 15, 16 months. And you want to have a good time, go hit a playground with a couple of kids. And I recommend you bring the kids with you, because if you show up unattended without the kids, probably not the most welcoming of atmospheres, especially if you get out and play. But anyway, you can do crazy stuff when you have babies at a playground. And so they spent my birthday with me. So that was amazing. Now, coming up Christmas week, I will be out for 5-6 days from Monday through Saturday, en route 2 of those days via airplane to sunny Florida, and celebrating Christmas week with another grandkid. I can't call him a grandbaby anymore. He's like a grandson. He's 8. He's 8 years old. We're going to have a party. We're going to have us a good time. Woo! Yes, we are. I'm excited. Can you tell? So that is going to be awesome. Liam, I'm coming to your hometown, baby. You be ready. You be ready. Because next week, I'm bringing my laptop with me on the plane, along with all my travel gear, which I've got over here on the side. I'll be checking it out this weekend to make sure everything's good. I'll be checking in my regular suitcase. I will be bringing on this backpack full of electronics that includes a Sennheiser MKH416. Oh, and a great timing on that question, Brandon. Thank you for asking. Brandon asks, do you use that mic for your VO2 or just for live vids? Sounds awesome. Thank you, Brandon. Come on in the shot. Come over here, sweetheart. Come over here. Okay. This is the Sennheiser MKH416. That's close enough. That I use with an octo pop screen that I do use in all my recordings, as well as I'm in my studio, if that's what you're asking, Brandon. I am in my studio, and I had gone back and forth on buying an extra Sennheiser MKH416 simply because I was like, okay, how often am I on the road? How much wear and tear is it to disconnect from the luxurious Mogami audio cables? And I can't at this point truly justify buying a second MKH416 from Sennheiser. I don't know why I'm plugging it. I'm not getting anything out of it. It just sounds cool when you throw that out there. It's like saying, oh, who'd you work with? I work with some movie star. Somebody, my family brought up the point that I was just like a week apart birthdays and years from Brad Pitt the other day. And I thought, somebody's held up better than the other. Wasn't me. Anyway, so yeah, this is the Sennheiser MKH416. I'll stop saying it now. Just call it the 416. It's the same microphone I use on all my recordings. It's the same, well, it's obviously the same microphone I'm using, and that you're hearing the sound from. It's actually going into the Universal Audio Apollo interface in the other room. And the only thing the plugin that's going live out right now is the Manly VoxBox plugin that is set up. Basically, what you're hearing is what I lay down in Adobe Audition and record with, and then just do a little noise reduction, a little de-essing, a little noise, just a little tweaking, a little minor compression, and then the magic stuff happens in the mix, and then it all gets muddled together, sent out, and then money comes rolling in. You too could be a voice artist and do this. Never mind. It's not that easy, believe me. So where was I going? Oh, yeah, the backpack is packed up. It will be going with me. The 416 will be in the bag. I will disconnect it gently. I will not bring the Audio Apollo, the Universal Audio Apollo. I'm not disconnecting that. I have an Audient ID4 little box, smaller than that. It's more portable. That's going in the box, the bag. Mic stand. Of course, I have a Mac PowerBook. That's that Mac Pro PowerBook. Is that right, Mac? It's been so long since I've taken it out of the bag. A Mac Pro PowerBook laptop. Yes, that's right. with the same software and stuff I've got sitting here on my iMac. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And so that will be coming with me. That, again, I was mentioning self-employed, having the freedom to do it, and also the Mac, and everything that's going in the bag allows me to take it on the road, baby. I was singing that in the fridge today. I was thinking, am I going to get in trouble if I sing that? Take it on the road, baby. The old REO Speedwagon song. Anyway, I'm dating myself, which would be odd, wouldn't it? You ever heard, really, we think about that phrase, dating myself. Thank you. One date's enough. So anyway, let me jump into a couple of the projects I've done, and then we'll get into the first of the two drawings, spin games. Let me do something. I want to share something with you real quick. I'm bouncing all over the place because I have recently purchased a bunch of sticky notes. Now, I know there's electronic versions of this that you can put on your desktop or wherever you're doing your work. I'm a fan of the old-fashioned sticky notes. Write a notes. This was only a test. And how long have I been doing VO work and voice acting? Vincent asks. Off and on 30 years, the last 8 and plus. Doing my own voiceover business. So full-time the last 8 years, 30-some-odd-ish, practicing. It's like medicine. Anyway, the sticky notes, it's a real challenge for me, folks, to bounce back and forth from the live comments to the recorded, and just hang in there. So the sticky notes give me a great sense of comfort. Years ago as a video editor, I worked for a company, and I had sticky notes literally, if this could be the monitor, I had sticky notes all over this. I had 2 Mac monitors, so that just made more of a mess. But I had notes about passwords and quick shortcuts and all different kind of stuff. And for years, since I left that company, I stopped using them for some reason. I guess I just ran out and was too cheap or lazy to go out and buy some. Well, this past week I was flipping through Amazon. You know how that can be dangerous. And I saw this gigantic 24-pack of 100 sheets. So it was like 2,400 stickies, $23.99. And I suddenly was just like, I'm going to get stickies, and I'm going to put notes. And so you can't, well, maybe you can. Let me help you out here. Yeah, I don't want to turn it that way. That would be scary. That was pointing at my mouth. Okay, here. Okay. Oh, don't go there. All right. All right, so this is my, all right, there you go. So, that's the first sticky I put up there so I could remind myself, God is good. And so, yeah, I got all these little notes down here, and eventually I'll probably fill the frame. Oh, there goes the space-time continuum thing. Gonna mess it up again. Good grief. So now instead of like a sheet, I've got like my bullet points of stuff I should be talking about, but I'm not talking about, and it's 13 minutes after 5 o'clock. And so if you're just joining me, you're like, is there actual content or organization to this? It's 5 o'clock on Friday. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, LinkedIn. Welcome, Facebook, if you're watching on the recorded. Welcome if you're watching live. Thank you for joining me. There is some content actually involved in this. I work with a company, actually a production company called Astral Studios, ASTRAL. Wonderful producer named Mike Byron. He found me on Fiverr, and we've worked together probably the last 3 years. They made me the character voice for Mr. Rototank. It's a water tank company in South Africa. And it's kind of cool because I'm the only American English voice, and I'm the mascot voice
of Mr. Rototank, and it's really fun. And so, oh boy, I'm excited, I'm hyper, and I'm kind of high-pitched like this, Mr. Rototank.
Of course, we do some other things in the mix. But anyway, this he shared with me first. This first video is a giveaway contest for Christmas, and then I'll come back real quick, and then I'll intro a much more seasonal production I recently did for them. And so here it is, Mr. Rototank, a trip you can win to Mauritius. By the way, that's in Africa, off the coast. A beautiful place, but I was not eligible. Anyway, here it is.
Fancy a trip to sunny Mauritius?
How about sourcing a tank to harvest rainwater or even a septic tank and be in the running to win an all-expenses-paid trip for two to sunny Mauritius? To enter the competition, visit your nearest Rototank branch.
There's a branch near you. Come browse through our store to see the extensive range of Rototanks we have.
All you need to do to stand a chance to win for tanks and accessories to the value of 1,500 Rand or more. To take part, you need to fill in the competition form. Next, take a photo under the Rototank banner. Then, post the photo to social media and don't forget to pop your form into the competition box. The lucky winner will win an all-expenses-paid trip for two to Mauritius to the value of up to 80,000 Rand.
Whoopee! I'm going on holiday to Mauritius.
The trip for two includes flights to Mauritius, convenient airport transfers, and your stay in an eco-chic 4-star beachfront resort.
This place is awesome!
Enjoy delicious Mauritius cuisine. There are miles of pristine beaches and various water sports for the adventurous type.
And you also get spending money. Make sure you're in the running for this amazing holiday. You deserve it. Don't miss out. Enter now.
Competition now open for entries. Please note terms and conditions apply. Rototank for all your water, chemical, transport, septic, underground, and silo tanks. Rototank.
I'm so thankful that I get to play the water tank and not the septic tank. I can't imagine the auditions for that. Anyway, Mike Byron from, see, this is where the stickies come in handy, Astral Studios, because that was 2 minutes ago I said that. So yeah, that was a fun project to work on. Oh, hey, Hannah, how are you? Also, before I share the Christmas voiceover I did with Mike and the Astral team, I want to get to the first of two mug win. My mug on a mug, spin to win. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over. Where am I at? I am going to go. Yeah, there we go. This thing's getting easier by the day. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over here to the browser, and there are 21 names. Let me shuffle them, and shuffle them, and shuffle them. We've got Christine, Chris, Dane, Jen, Jeff, Hannah, Christian, Paul, Marcella. And if I say your name twice, it's because you're entered there twice because you liked it over multiple weeks. The videos that I posted. Mark, Bruce, Samantha, Viviana, Nicole, Al, Oris, Mike, Cam, Angelia, Viviana, Samantha, Sarah, Frank, Charlie, Michael, and Joyce. You're all entered to win. Now, here we go. There goes the wheel. Somebody's going to win my mug with my mug. No, you do not need to be present to win. That disclaimer voice guy. No, you do not have to be present to win. Oh, really low whisper. Oh, anyway, here we go. This thing is drawn out. It's like slow. Dane, Jen, Jeff, Hannah, Christian, Paul, Marcella, Hannah, Mark. I don't know why I'm doing a Don Adams. Bruce. Oh, it's going to be Bruce or Samantha. Could be Samantha. Or, excuse me. Or it could be Viviana. I don't know. Samantha or Viv. It's slowing down. I don't know what's going to happen. It tripped over to Viviana. Oh, yes, it's Viviana. Ladies and gentlemen, that was fantastic! Viviana Carr, you're the winner of Troy's Mug with My Mug! Mug number 1. This one's going to Viv at Energy World Nets. Yeah! Congratulations to Viv. Now, we've got a second mug I'm going to give away toward the end of the program, but congrats to Viv. Let me just go ahead and remove her instances of her names. Her names, because she'd entered. Let me save that again. Okay, so it took her name off for the second drawing. It will not appear again. But I know you won. Let me see. Let me come back to this. I have actually something else in the browser I want to show you. And I want to share this. An awesome, if you know some of the stuff I do during the year, I send out gratitude boxes. And this past, just about a month ago, I started sending out Christmas cards. And I finally got all of the Christmas cards out. And somebody I realized I had done work with later in the year and had not sent a gratitude box to was a group called Seven Eagle Group. They're an amazing group. If you are a veteran or you know a veteran who is looking to transition from the military to civilian workforce, I highly, highly recommend Jordy Kern and the Seven Eagle Group. I sent him a gratitude box with some stuff and a Christmas card and a thank you note. He posted a video on LinkedIn yesterday or this morning. And it
Hey guys, yesterday look what I got in the mail. This cool coffee cup from Troy Hudson. Troy's a professional voiceover actor who we've hired for several small projects here at Seven Eagle Group. It came with some cool magnets, sticker, some nice awesome logo, which I love. Little promo piece for him here. But this was the best part. I got a little personal card, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, with a little note. Thanks, Jordy, for the opportunity to be associated with your great organization, Troy. This just meant so much to me to receive something like this. It tells me that he values my business. He appreciates me. He's building a relationship with me. He is setting himself apart from all of the other companies out there who we support as a business. And what did this cost him? You know, it's a really nice mug, but all in, you know, my guess with shipping, say $30 to send it to me. But what a powerful impression. He's got a customer for life, no doubt about that. You know, he and that means
let me
a
turn
lot to me.
the video off. The video goes on for several minutes. Am I back? Yeah, I'm back. That meant a lot to me that Jordy took the time to make that video. There was one other vendor he highlighted. I believe it was a gentleman from AIA Sports, if I'm not mistaken. And here was the interesting thing. On his YouTube channel, Jordy goes on to, in a little more detail, and he talks about the fact that the Seven Eagle Group did business with probably over, I think it was, I don't want to exaggerate, but it was over 70 vendors, contractors that they had done work with during 2020. I was one of only 2 people that had sent them something as either a thank you or a gift box or any sort of recognition that their business was appreciated, the fact that I was able to serve them in some capacity. Let me tell you, folks, this is not like, this is not a horn tooting thing. This is a reminder. If you are not doing this, if you are not sending your clients some sort of swag stuff or sort of just a simple, as Jordy said, the simplicity of a few notes of thank you, of gratitude for allowing for them that relationship to grow, you're missing an opportunity. You really, really are. And I can't say enough good things about Jordy and the team at Seven Eagle Group for what they do for America's veterans transitioning to civilian work. So thank you, Jordy, for posting that, and I really appreciate that very, very much. So yeah, I wanted to share another video with you before we do the second mug giveaway, and then I want to do a little Bible reading of the Christmas story from the book of Luke right after that as we close things out, getting ready to head into Christmas week and flying to Florida. So where was I at? Oh yeah, the same company, Astral Studios, hired me to do, I guess it was about 2 weeks later after I did the trip, went a trip to Mauritius. They hired me, and I assumed because I'm always Mr. Rototank. Mr. Rototank, oh boy! And so they gave me the lines, and I thought I didn't have the convenience or the what am I looking for? I didn't have the I didn't see the animation. I didn't know what they were going to do with it. I just knew that Mr. Rototank was saying these lines. I didn't know that he was going to be Santa Claus, which I do Santa character voices.
So I can do it like really here?
I can do it like here. And so I did my regular Rototank voices and Merry Christmas, not knowing what they were going to do, but I kind of got the feeling, you know what, I think I'll throw in an extra bonus line or two in my Santa Claus character voice, which they had never heard. And so guess what happened? I'm looking over here trying to find the right video. That's what's happening. Where are you? That it? Yeah, that's it. So this is what happened when I gave them the bonus. They ended up using the bonus lines, and I threw in a couple of ho-ho-hos at the end, just kind of messing around. Shrewd, smart, creative people I work with. They use the throw-in lines, and so here it is. This is the spot. It's about 45 seconds long. It's so good. They sent me the final production earlier this week, and while the grandbabies were here, I got it on my phone. Before I could even watch it, I handed it back to my granddaughter, Claire, who was in the back seat, and she's 2 years old, and she put it on repeat for like a half hour watching these. Oh, it's like a 45, 50-second clip. She was just mesmerized by this, and I'd like to think it was all me, but I think it was more the animation. Anyway, this is the Christmas spot from Rototank that I had a blast doing and just kind of surprised me when they sent it back to me. Here it is.
Come celebrate the festive season with the Rototank family and have lots of fun.
Ho, 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 ho! It's Christmas! Share all the good times. Wishing you joy to you and your family. Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas, everyone!
Merry Christmas!
Enjoy the special gift of Christmas and the love it has to offer.
I love the people. The people that I get to work with are just so amazing. The animation of that was just like, whoa. The 3D modeling, everything. The Rototank people, Astral Studios, Mike Byron, amazing work. Thank you for allowing me to be part of that production team and do ho, 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 ho. It was so fun. Yes, I get to do this in a padded room all year long. This is just, okay, I'll stop now. You know what we can do? I tell you what we can do right now. We need to go ahead and now we're back. Thank you, Hannah. I appreciate that tech support. All I was saying was, hey, we got another drawing, and here comes the winner. Charlie. Nope, not anymore, Tony. Audio's back. Thank you. Hannah had my back. Michael. No. Is it Joyce? Maybe. But at the rate it's moving, it could be Christine. It could be Christine. It could be. Or it could be Joyce. I don't know. I think we have audio back. I hope we have audio back. My meter is moving. It's always good to have your meter move. Oh, it's Christine Myrick! Woo! Christine is the winner. She is the winner of the second mug with my mug. So this one's going to... Oh, wait a minute. No, I got it backwards. No, wait a minute. This one's going to Viv. This one's going to Chris. Or is it this one's going to... Okay, I'll figure it out later. Just don't chip them as I'm setting them down. I actually have a box full of them already encased in special bubble wrap, just ready to be gone, sent out, shipped out. So yeah, that's what I got going on. It is 5:30, but before I go, I do want to read a very quick excerpt. It is back, and congrats, Christine. Yes, it is. Before I go, I do want to, because it is December the 18th, and the next time I will see you folks, I will be in sunny Florida, and I will be doing a live with my grandson, and we will be doing that live from my laptop. We'll figure something out. Anyway, reading from the book of Luke. This is chapter 2, and in case you didn't know, if you've never heard the reason for the season, or the reason we celebrate this time of year, it's not because Santa, it's not because of gifts. It is because of the greatest gift of all, and that is the Son of God came to live among us. And here we go. This is how it started. This is Luke chapter 2. I'll read you a brief excerpt from the Bible. In those days, it occurred that a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that the whole Roman Empire should be registered. This was the first enrollment, and it was made when Quirinius was governor of Syria. And all the people were going to be registered, each to his own city or town. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth to Judea, to the town of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and family of David, to be enrolled with Mary, his espoused married wife, who was about to become a mother. And while they were there, the time came for her delivery, and she gave birth to her son, her firstborn, and she wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, because there was no room or place for them in the inn. And in that vicinity there were shepherds living out under the open sky in the field, watching in shifts over their flock by night. And behold, an angel of the Lord stood by them, and the glory of the Lord flashed and shone all about them, and they were terribly frightened. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good news of a great joy which will come to all the people. For to you is born this day in the town of David a Savior, who is Christ, the Messiah, the Lord. And this will be a sign for you, by which you will recognize him. You will find, after searching, a baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger." Then suddenly there appeared with the angel an army of the troops of heaven, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace among men with whom he is well pleased." When the angels went away from them into heaven, the shepherds said one to another, "Let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has come to pass, which the Lord has made known to us." So they made with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in a manger. And when they saw it, they made known what had been told them concerning this child, and all who heard it were astounded and marveled at what the shepherds told them. But Mary was keeping within herself all these things, weighing and pondering them in her heart. And the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things they had heard and seen, just as it had been told them. It is truly the greatest story ever told, and it gets better and better and better and better and better and better from there. It really, really does. Okay, guys, that's all I got. It is 5:33. It is December 18th. Next time I see you, it will be Christmas. Please, 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 if you're out on the road, if you're traveling, whatever you're doing, enjoy, be safe, travel well, embrace, hug, love on your families. If for some reason you're not able to do that, know that they're thinking about you. There's lots of people thinking about you and praying for you if you're quarantined or whatever it may be. I pray that you would be well soon, that you would have peace in your heart, and that the next time I see you, you will have had a wonderful, wonderful celebration of Christmas Day. And I will see you next time, Christmas Day, 5 o'clock-ish, on the VoiceOver Weekly Stew. You guys be blessed and be a blessing. And Merry, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho.